Welcome to another episode of Unhealthy and Unstable. With
Amazing fantasy.
yeah.
That's what I called it.
Oh, as we're calling it. What do you know what number we're on yet?
35, I think. I think I'm
35.
right. Yeah.
I don't know what number we're on. Dewan keeps track of that, so I don't really normally know the number we're on. There's so many at this point, so it's been over a year, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it has.
Has it?
Yeah, I think
Almost,
so.
at least, right?
Yeah. I think we started like
I don't know.
around this time
Maybe
last year.
yeah, it was around this time because I remember holding off a little bit longer. But yeah, so we're back today. Juwan's not here; he's on a hiatus. We were sorry for yesterday. We were supposed to do it yesterday. We ran a little late, and then we decided to just cancel. So we moved it to today. We're here today. Um, so we'll discuss some nerd stuff. We'll talk some Spider Man.
Yes.
You know what you thought about the new stuff, that Spider Man cartoon.
I want to talk
Um,
on Target and I want to talk about Paradise as well.
Okay, we can talk about that. I
Yeah.
didn't watch either of those, but I've been watching some shit. We can talk about that.
Okay.
Um, Good shit to clarify. And what else?
Talk about
There
the
was a
Marvel
casting.
stuff. Yeah.
There's some stuff. There's some fun stuff to talk about. Like there was a Sinestro casting. We can talk
Oh,
about
yeah, that's
that.
great.
That was fun. That was some fun stuff. So we'll get into it. Let's I guess let's start with. You want to start with Spider Man or?
Yeah. Yeah, we can start with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I thought it was great. I love the chemistry. Um, yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. I loved how it started. I loved, the little homages to, I guess, Spider-Man Homecoming and Civil War technically, right? From the little scene that they basically copied of him walking home and seeing Norman Osborn. That was cool. I was like, okay, this is cool. Someone like matched it up on Twitter, like put it back to back. I was like, okay,
So
yeah, it looked
yeah.
really cool. I was like, yeah, this is exactly the same thing except it's Norman instead, which is really cool. Yeah, I love the world it's in. I love I don't know, the world seems more lively, more very MCU-ish. Like it I don't know, like with just little things, like the little thing in the car,
Yeah.
just they open it up with Doctor Strange, which is a Doctor Strange from another world or whatever.
Right.
I love the abilities Doctor Strange had as well. I was like, oh, this is cool. I was like, oh, so he can phase out and all that. I was like, why don't we do stuff like that? Like it
Yeah.
just, there was a lot of things that's what happened a lot of me when I was watching this. I was like, why don't we do stuff like this in
The
our
movies.
thing? Some of these
Yeah.
things they could do. Like, of course, some
Some of the
animation
stuff they
makes it
did.
easier.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is cool. Like, he had the gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
But he had the gloves on that one. Was it?
It
It was
was a
that one
post
post
credit
credit
scene.
scene.
Yeah.
But
And that was
he had him on in the
well,
movie too,
it,
right?
yeah, it moved into Ragnarok, I think.
Yeah.
You saw.
So I thought that was cool. Like I don't know. I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed him sneaking out and getting in trouble for it. It was just fun. Like
Right.
it was just I had a good time with it. What about you?
I really enjoyed it. Primarily because there was a lot of like you said, it was very MCU. There's a lot of MCU feeling to it, but it's also very Spider Man.
Yeah.
And a lot of just like a new age Spider Man. And they did throw in some characters I was not expecting that you would probably not notice unless you like are like a comic geek. Like you're like paying attention really hard. So some of the supporting characters specifically are not normal Spider-Man characters, like Nico. Like if you know Nico, you probably know her from the Runaways.
Runaways. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
first thing I was like, oh, my god. I said, does she have her staff? Does she have the house?
right.
Like where is she?
We'll have
Like,
to wait and see. As of right
yeah,
now, it doesn't look like it, but that is Nico Minoru from
yeah.
the Runaways. And if you played recently
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns, she's in that as well.
Yeah.
Just a grim. So that was a fun character to introduce day one. Who else? They have Lonnie Lincoln, the jock, who eventually again. I don't want to
I
spoil
found
it.
that out because I looked it up. I was like,
All
'cause
right,
I
yeah,
saw somebody talk about it. I was like, what? I was like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
I had no
Lonnie
idea.
Lincoln. Lonnie Lincoln is eventually Tombstone. That's who he is in the comic books. So we'll see if that ever goes there. probably just introduce Lonnie for no reason, I guess.
I mean, you saw how when he was walking home, whatever, and
Yeah,
the environment he's in. And I was like, oh, I can see him getting kind of jaded.
yeah,
You know?
you can see
Yeah,
it. Yeah, he seems like
yeah,
a good dude now, but who
yeah,
knows? The environment can change you.
yeah.
His girlfriend and apparently Peter's babysitter as a kid, Pearl. I had to look her up. I'm like, who the hell was Pearl?
Is that a
Pearl.
character or is that something they made up?
It is a character.
Oh,
So
okay.
I looked it up, and apparently Pearl Penguin is Wave.
Oh, okay.
She's a newer character they made
Mhm.
when they were kind of making all these new Asian characters for the how's it called? Agents of Atlas.
Oh,
The
okay,
team
okay,
called Agents of Atlas. She's
okay.
part of that. She has power over water, and she's Filipino.
Okay.
And she obviously they already alluded to her swimming in the show,
Yeah, yeah.
so she's like an Olympic level swimmer and all that. So that's actually a character. Didn't expect to see that character. Okay, so they threw in that character, and that seems to be Peter's crush in this show so far. Who
Poor
else
guy.
did they introduce? What happened?
Said poor guy. He can't get her.
Yeah, you know how it is.
See
Yeah,
him
you
as
know
a
what's
little
funny?
kid.
As soon as it started, I'm like, what's this guy? He's got a thing for tall, dark women.
Yeah.
Many worlds.
Yeah.
But very good for him. I'm very happy that he's gonna at least try. She seems older than him in this, right? So she's like
Yes,
probably
she does.
senior.
Yeah, maybe like a year. Yeah, a year, maybe two.
Yeah, because he's I believe it's his freshman year, but who knows? I think.
We had
Yeah,
orientation,
right.
so yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah, so he's a
Yeah.
freshman, so
Mhm.
he's like 14, she's like 17, whatever.
Mhm.
So it's always hard for a freshman to get with a older woman.
Mhm.
We'll see. Um, who else? You met some of the people at the Osborne,
Oscorp.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you met Amadeus Cho. A lot of people should know Amadeus Cho as he is a fairly known character. He's known in the comics as Brawn. He becomes a Hulk at some point, known as Brawn. I don't know if that'll happen here, but he's also, if you watch Ultimate Spider-Man, the cartoon, he was in that. He was.
I feel like all of this is intentional. All these people.
That's possible.
And,
You don't just introduce them for
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they introduced a character from Wakanda. I forgot her name.
Yes, they did.
And
I was like, oh.
there was another girl with shorter hair.
Jean. I think that's what her name was. Jean something.
I had to look her up too because I'm like, I don't know who the hell that is. But apparently that she is in the comics again. I don't know. She's a character known as Finesse, and Finesse is the daughter of Taskmaster. I'm like, what is happening? All these like deep cut characters. Interesting. Okay, so that's a cool little nod to the comics as well. And of course, we got introduced to a gender bent version of Dr. Connors.
Yes,
Carla Connors.
Yes, we did.
Okay. That
just like they did Doc Ock in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Similar. So they made instead of now the future lizard is now a woman.
Yeah.
But her name is Carla Connors. I'm like, okay, that's where they're fitting in Dr. Connors in this.
Got the arm going, so
she got her, I mean, that's a dead giveaway. Mm-hmm. Without the arm gun, you wouldn't even know unless they said Connors, and then I would still think about it. I'm like, the Dr. Connors. That's interesting. Who else? Those are probably the biggest ones that I could think of off the top of my head. I saw some stuff around the internet about the coach. Give me 1 second. I got it.
Okay. You're fine. But yeah, I think this show looks great. I do think all these characters were intentional. I'm gonna feel bad for Lonnie when he becomes, if he does become bad or whatever. I'm gonna feel bad for him. I was like, oh, this isn't looking good for him when he started going home. You're good. But yeah, I was just saying with Lonnie, I was like, this isn't looking good. But I had no idea he was going to become something. I was like, oh, he got to travel really far to go home, and the cop
feel bad for him.
And I was like,
Midtown is still a genius school. Yeah, that's still like MCU type of stuff there.
Well, they're not there. Remember, they're the other.
You're right. They moved over to what's it called, Rockdale,
something like that. Yeah, but it's still. Yeah, I think I guess public school, whatever, but still, it's like a lot of smart kids are there too. It's just weird. I was like, so they really did
But
this.
what they're calling it, they still call themselves Midtown. So it's like,
Yeah,
even though they have a new, because of the case got destroyed.
yeah.
Oh, because we saw a symbiote in the beginning, some type of weird symbiote bug thing.
See, that's another reason why I really like the show as well. It would have been fine if it was like the prequel to our Spider-Man in the MCU, because that's what it was originally. But I do like that it's not that, and it's allowing them to do a lot of. They would not have be able to do any of this.
Half of it, most of
Like,
this, they wouldn't be able to get away
no,
with.
so it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have fit. So now we got. I mean, the Doctor Strange. I was really shocked when he used the Time Stone. I said, "Oh, he got the Time Stone and everything."
Yeah,
I was like, "Okay,
yeah,
that's all right."
Different universe.
Hit all the
and
things.
They changed his origin. It came from that portal, like wherever the fuck
Yeah.
it was coming from. It's bit him, and that thing is still out there.
Yeah,
it didn't die.
This
So
is
it was like, interesting.
Just a lot of concepts that was interesting, and you saw at the very end of the last episode, he found out. I was like, oh,
yeah, right away for the second
like,
episode, they found out already. I mean, man, they didn't waste no time.
He was being a little reckless though. I was like, you really doing this?
He was
in the stairway. Come on.
There's a couple of times in this series where he's kind of been a little too reckless. He's like, oh, you're a little too free willy right now.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll be like, maybe you shouldn't have left. Maybe, I mean, I know you want to go help, but I don't think you should do it right here. I don't know if you should have left right here.
No, especially if be more aware, my guy.
Yeah. Can't he go to the bathroom? Like,
yeah,
like for an hour.
He's still learning how to use his abilities and stuff, and so I get it. He's still young and stupid. That's how you learn. But
I did think that was cool too. The making turn up the pressure so he could shoot the webs harder and stuff. I think that was cool. I've never seen that iteration. I've always seen it, just he can shoot them. That's it. I've never seen him like use something to make it stronger.
I am curious because you saw all the stuff that he was wearing for it. I wonder how he miniaturizes it. And we obviously know he does.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if they show that and all that cool stuff.
Has there ever been in the comics one that looks like that he used something like that?
There's been, you could see his wrist, but that's about as far as he never wore.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was like,
a backpack or whatever. Normally, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is usually you could see them on his wrist or whatever.
Right.
That's the most, like, because in the old 60s, 70s, 70s, 60s, I think 70s. It was an old TV show, Spider-Man show, and they would show the wrist, like his web shooters.
I remember you could see them sometimes, but never the backpack thing. I've never seen.
Never a backpack thing. That's fairly new. I mean, there's probably been other Spider-Men that have done that, but like Peter's not normally. This is definitely the most. He dresses very like his grounded suit looks very different than his grounded suit in MCU, the proper MCU, because that looks more like the Scarlet Spider look.
Yes.
With the hoodie and stuff like that. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. That they kind of went with like a jersey, like sweats and shit.
Right.
Interesting. I like the design is actually pretty cool. It's been it's a very fun show.
I'm very happy with it. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, very diverse.
Yes, which is funny because remember what the actor said.
Yeah, I mean, I was told this was not woke at all.
Yeah,
but based on what I've seen, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of upset.
I just thought I think while I was watching it, I was thinking about that quote, and I was like, the theme song, everything about it.
Everything.
I was like, what?
Maybe he doesn't understand what woke is.
Maybe he doesn't.
Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't understand what woke is now. Like,
I was like, I think that's the most diverse one we ever had. I feel like
it is. Yeah, this is definitely not.
Because we don't know if we ever want to get Spider-Verse again. So they keep delaying that. I had to think about it a little bit.
We'll get it. I don't know when, but we'll get it.
But yeah, it made me think about that too. It gave me a little bit of that too. The the music cues and some of that stuff. I was like, oh, this is very Spider-Verse-y a little bit, but I like it.
I do too. I mean, I love that shit. I mean, that movie. So imagine that it's tough watching this, knowing that Spider-Verse is so far off at the moment.
Yes,
that sucks.
Yes. I guess we talked already in the Marvel area. That's when we talk about Benedict Cumberbatch and his various speaking interviews he keeps doing, where he keeps backtracking and saying different things. It's like almost somebody called him, like, "Sir, Please stop talking. Please don't say that anymore.
How are you gonna say you're not in the movie? You read the script the other day. Oh, was it for that?
I mean, we specifically said the movie. Like, it was, I'm not in Doomsday. I'm in my own movie, though. And a lot in Secret Wars. I was like, you said it specifically. It's like Kevin Feige was like, bruh, don't say that again. You are in Doomsday, please. Like, don't do that. And I was like, now he has to tell us that he's in Doomsday because, like, you know, we're like, oh, damn, he's not going to be in it. Why? Where are you?
Well, that's the thing. He didn't. I don't think he had to say anything. But you know, being the guy that he is,
yeah. If he didn't say anything at all, it would have been fine. But the way he specifically laid it out, what you're in and what you're not, everyone's like, wait, what?
Now, because you told him about everything else, you might as well finish. Fair.
I thought that was so funny.
I guess that's me now.
He's the one that's always telling Tom Holland be quiet, which is so funny to me. I'm like, now you spilling the beans. I hope Tom Holland calls him out on that.
He's a Jabberwocky now. He's too much talking for Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. But I appreciate him letting us know that
very much so.
He's in it. And like I kind of figured he'd be in it.
Oh,
so it's not like it's a complete shock. Even when he said he wasn't, I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. Never trust any. Like right now, Chris Evans was saying the other day. Not the other day, literally recently. It was like, I'm not in it. I'm retired.
Sure you are, buddy. Mm-hmm. Sure you are.
Yeah, I remember those exact words. Well, maybe not exact words, but Andrew Garfield was adamant he wasn't in the
video. That was a screenshot under the tweet I saw of Chris Evans talking. So I was like, this is Andrew Garfield. I'm not in it.
Yeah. I promise. Yeah, okay. I've been through this too many times already, guy.
I mean, Secret Wars, if you're not in it, I might be a little mad. Secret Wars. So like, come on now. At least Secret Wars. Doomsday, fine. But Secret Wars, now come on.
Well, that's the thing. He was one of the first people announced for Doomsday.
Yeah, I was like,
like, who you lying to, bro? It's funny because he was announced almost over a year ago for something else. Like he'll be back in something.
Yeah.
Now we know it's Doomsday. But it's like this ain't new shit. Like we've known for a while that he's gonna come back in some capacity. Now, we don't know if it'll be Captain America. That's the one thing we don't know.
Yeah. I don't think he will be in that. I don't think he'll be in that.
You don't think he'll be Captain America? Is what you're saying?
In this Captain America movie, no.
No. I mean, like, he won't come back as Captain America.
Oh no, I think he will come back as Captain America. I think he will in Secret Wars, not in Doomsday. No. Like I just don't see. I think they have to have a reason. I think they need a reason. If we're going through different universes,
we will get a evil version of Cap. Oh, I think Hydra Cap is in the cards. Okay. I do. I think it is, but
I like that.
I could see it.
That'll be fun.
I feel like an evil. I feel like we're gonna get an evil version of the classic Avengers. I don't know why.
He teased that a little bit. Remember in what was it? Was it Endgame? He was like Hell Hydra to get.
He did.
That was funny. I was okay.
Hell Hydra.
Yeah.
He definitely did tease it. But I personally think that's kind of in the cards. That's how the classic heroes will be back, and especially the dead ones. And then of course I expect to see Hulk and Thor and Clint in some capacity as Hawkeye or whatever the fuck he's calling himself at this point.
He said he's he's all healed up now. He said he's ready to go back. I'm glad for him to be better now. So
I'm happy he is, and I'm very happy that he's back and healthy. Because
that was scary.
It was scary. It was those situations are never fun. So I'm happy for him specifically because I know you can tell the guy likes doing what he does. So.
Yeah,
he's a great actor. So what else?
Was
there any other Marvel MCU stuff?
No, I mean there's this have you ever heard of a character called Songbird? I saw this earlier.
Yes, of course I have.
I've never heard of her before. So there was this girl earlier that got asked a question. She's in Thunderbolts apparently.
Yes,
Geraldine
Mel.
Yeah. And they asked her, you ever consider yourself a songbird? That's what they asked her. And she paid it. She said, I have no idea what you're talking about. Never in my life have I heard something like that. Yeah. Look, what have you done? Now I'm nervous. I was like, well, confirmed. I was like, girl, why would you say all that? That's so bad.
Songbird is very much a
She ain't so
Thunderbolts
bad.
character, a classic Thunderbolts character. So, and has been on part of many versions of that team.
Okay.
So for a while we didn't know who the hell she was playing. Even now they could just call her Mel, but they're
Mhm.
also calling what's his name,
Bob.
Bob. Yeah, they just call him Bob. But we know Bob is short for
I can't believe,
Robert.
they haven't showed us him at all. It's
Yeah, I
real
mean
interesting.
they're holding out, and I
They
appreciate that.
are.
They are.
Yeah.
We already know who he's being, and if
Yeah.
Mel is Songbird, that's interesting because Songbird's name in the comics is Melissa, so
Oh.
it could be short for Melissa.
Oh,
Mel could be
yeah.
short for Melissa. I mean, we've heard for a while there might be a Songbird in this movie, but I don't know. I mean, now we have whatever. I don't remember the actress's name, but
Which one?
we'll see. I guess at the time, there's a lot of people we haven't. So far, they haven't announced a lot aside from the main cast in this movie. So like, there's still a lot to learn about Thunderbolts before we get there, and I can't wait to see the movie so we can find out what the fuck the asterisk is all about. That's bothering the shit out of me, bro. I'm like, what is it? What is it?
I mean, I guess that name. I mean, we all assume the name is changing to something else, but for me, it's just it's. I'm more interested in anything else in this whole movie. Is what's going on with this adamantium thing that we keep thinking is going to happen. I'm just like,
you want my opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, so the adamantium thing, I think they're introducing it for the movie, but I don't believe it matters that much.
Because
it's almost like it'll be like a soft introduction, so people get to know what the hell what it is. For when they go back to it, people all understand. Because in my opinion, it won't matter as much because we'll be heading into a soft reboot. So it's like a lot of what you can retcon whatever the fuck you want basically going forward. So it's like the whole point of introducing adamantium to this universe now doesn't mean anything because to me, if you retcon, adamantium should have already been there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like if you're gonna do Wolverine right, he should have been Wolverine for a long time.
Right.
And Wolverine gets his adamantium in 70s and shit. like,
I mean, so the main thing I think they'll use it for is Hulk breaks the shield. He needs another one.
That's possible.
What I think. That's all.
But that's quite possible that he
burns the shield. He burns.
If he destroys the shield, and maybe even the wings, which are both made of vibranium.
Yeah, we saw the it's funny, but people call it the ping pong clip where he gets hit. He goes against the two cars. You see the purple lighting up on the wings.
Yeah, I love that. I love how they kept that a secret for so long.
Yeah,
because I knew. You know what's funny? That first scene from the first trailer where he drops and then there's a big explosion.
Right.
I'm like, that seems so weird to just like this.
Like,
you don't see nothing. Now we know for a fact it's because of the fucking
kinetic energy.
Yeah, it's the kinetic energy. Mm-hmm. That I love that they kept that a secret for as long as they did. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for that movie because of little things like that. But I do believe that maybe you're right. Maybe the adamantium is something that they're setting up for him, maybe to get adamantium upgrades.
And then might be a trade war, I'm assuming, as well.
I mean, that also sets up a new element to fight over. You have alien metal known as adamantium, and then you have
Wakanda's might be a little panicked.
Right.
They're like, hold on.
Talokan is any happier about whatever the fuck this new metal is. But maybe it keeps them away from their shit. Maybe they're happy about it. Like,
it's also in their ocean, in their water. So it's like
that's fair. In not their water specifically.
Well, I feel like they think all water is their water.
This is not part of my ocean.
Yeah.
This is all mine.
Yeah.
That's fair. Maybe that's how they feel. They got some what do they call them? Talokans. Yeah, going over there and scouting and shit.
Do you think you remember in what was it Endgame? Yeah, Endgame when they asked about the little the earthquake in the ocean. Remember that a long time ago? Do you think it was always Tiamat or Tiamat?
No, I don't, because
I always wondered that. I was like, what if it was always Tiamat just like moving a little bit?
The problem with Tiamat, it should have been asleep. He shouldn't have been awake for a long time. And I know that it was getting closer, and that's why they it could be that maybe because
they say that's why they delayed it because they said that's what delayed the emergence, the snap. Remember they said then everybody came back. That's what they're like. Okay, now
That's
we
what
can
I mean.
move.
Yeah. When it came
Yeah,
back is when, if there was going to be movement, it should have been after, not before.
that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's true. I was
But we
always
didn't hear
wondering
anything.
that. That was funny. I was like, I wonder.
I know a lot of people were wondering, like, is it Namor? Because they were always thinking about it's in the middle of the ocean, and eventually they do introduce Namor, but it has nothing to do with that we know of. You know, who
Right.
knows? Oh man, there's so much in the MCU that they still have to touch upon. So
I think
Jack,
Anthony Mackie should stop trying to defend himself.
I agree.
That's
I
also
mean,
tired of
you don't
that.
have nothing to me. You have nothing to defend yourself for. Like, I think what he said was fine. I don't understand why.
You know, I feel like he's tried to clarify like twice now. I'm like,
And
please
that's
stop.
fine. Like, yeah, clarify what you got to clarify
Man,
about what you said, but at the same time, I don't think you
you
had
don't
nothing to
have
worry about.
to.
I understand why he's doing it, you know,
Yeah.
but like at the same time, I don't think he should worry about it. Now,
And he's been also confirming that he's in the Avengers movies. So I was like, I will hope so.
you're Captain America now.
Yeah.
What is an Avengers movie without Captain America? That's weird. I don't care which version. Just how do you not have Captain America in the Avengers movie? It's just
Right.
odd. So yeah, especially it's called Avengers Doomsday. Like,
He also mentioned Spider-Man and Fantastic Four.
who did?
So
He did?
yeah, he did. He said, "Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, Fantastic Four. What are you doing
Well,
here?"
we knew about the Fantastic Four because Kevin gave it away, but
Yeah.
the Spider-Man one, I mean, we kind of figured. I mean, how you gonna leave Spider-Man out of the Avengers movies now too?
No,
It's
I mean
almost like
showing up in them.
that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I'm not surprised about. I mean, how you gonna leave Spider-Man out of those movies now?
Yeah.
It almost feels weird. Like he's like he's in the. I mean, he's a member, obviously, but treating him like he's like an official member. Although he is technically, he got knighted.
He did. He did. Yes, he did.
But I mean, yeah, I just can't wait. We're getting closer to.
I really hope we really get this trailer at the Super Bowl. Fantastic Four. I really want to see it.
Yeah, we should.
Really want to see
100%. I am super psyched for it.
They haven't gave us anything. We just watched leaks, I feel like, so far. That's all we've seen.
Shut up, man.
That's all we've seen. I need clear. I need HD. Hurry up.
I mean, we've seen just unofficial shit. Yeah, I want to see some. You're right. I want to hear their voices. I want to see them move. I want to see clear versions of what we've kind of looked at. You know, so I agree. That's pretty funny.
It's in July. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but what Super Bowl's in next week, not this weekend. Next weekend.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be getting.
So who's going?
What? Say what?
Who's going to the Super Bowl?
It's Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, okay. Okay.
May they both rotten hell. So yeah, if you're interested in watching that game, they'll be playing. But this season or this year, I'll be watching for the commercials.
Jalen Hurts is on that team. Okay, yeah.
He is. Yes, he is. That's unfortunate. I'm expecting. I mean, there was a news yesterday that we'll get 3 trailers, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or 2 trailers.
Okay. Well,
2 official trailers. I think we'll probably get a new Thunderbolts trailer. We'll get the Fantastic Four trailer, and I think we'll probably get whatever we get for Captain America probably before the game starts. like warm pre-game shit.
I don't know if I want another one. I feel like this is the.
I don't think it'll. That's why I don't think it'll be a trailer. I think it'll just be like, oh, movie's coming out this week.
Okay, well,
you know what I mean. It comes out Friday.
Like super. You know they love to do that super spoilery shit in the last trailer.
Like, I know, but they gave it the ticket one was the spoiler one.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Because they started the clips. I've been ignoring all the clips.
Me too. I've been like, I don't need to see no one. I'm good. I ignore everything right now. And look, that's why I said like I don't think it'll get the big trailer because they don't need to.
It doesn't need it.
It already did it. You know, so you don't need another one. So you'll get a small one, I think, before the game, and so the big ones will be Thunderbolts and obviously the debut of Fantastic Four. Now I don't know if they'll be both full trailers. I doubt they'll be full trailers. It might be one of those.
Is there 30-second ones? Sport events before this? Is there any other sporting events like big sporting events before Super Bowl that they could put it in front of?
Pro Bowl.
Or put a dorm.
There's a Pro Bowl one this Sunday, but like I guess they
Okay.
Captain America one in there. But no one watches that shit.
They put they've been using a lot of footage from the movies and like different advertisement, which is I feel like more than normal. I feel like we've seen. I think one what was it, shaving cream. It's like a few things they've done.
Advertising, yeah.
Yeah, and I was
I've
like,
seen a
huh,
couple of them myself. Like,
yeah,
this is
it's
beyond
okay.
what I'm used to, but okay. I mean, if this is what you got to do, I'm not against it. I just it's odd. I
Yeah,
think that's kind of what you're feeling, right? Yeah, this is weird.
yeah,
Not used to all this advertisement. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, because I know Deadpool Wolverine did some.
yeah. It's true. I guess when Ryan used to do that type of stuff, it wouldn't be like actual footage from the movie. And I
Fair. It
think
was
they're
filmed.
like
They
actually
would film.
using, yeah, just something random. Like it's just him talking. Because we're here for Deadpool just in general. But that's saying like they've been using Mackie and oh, I can't
Danny
think. Yeah, and they've been using
Ramirez.
those two in the in those clips. It's funny. I was like, oh, this is this actually like they basically question, is this actually in the movie? Like, I was like, it could be, like, it could
Maybe.
be.
I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past it, honestly, but
yeah.
it could be like you said.
But you said, I guess I'll talk about these two shows really quick.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You say you haven't seen them, so I'll try to be less spoiler than I could be.
Well, not talk to me like you're trying to get me to watch it because I'm like I've heard of both, but I'm not in a rush to go watch either one. So
Okay.
why
Well,
should I go watch?
Prime
Whichever.
Target is the first one. That was on Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
Leah Woodall is the main lead.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically about this very smart like so okay basically he's very smart mathematician, I would say, and he basically is working on I guess a thesis or like a formula or something that basically makes him the prime target because if you know how to break prime numbers or figure out why prime numbers are not random, it will you can break into any security basically. And so it's like, and he finds out throughout the show that other people have been doing the same thing, and when they get too close, they disappear. So now he's the prime target. So so it's interesting.
Is he gay?
He is.
I knew it. There's no way you were this excited for this show.
He is. This is why I watched. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, when I found it, I was like, okay, now I'm watching it. But yeah, he is.
All right.
He's a very awkward though. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because I think I saw this guy
nerdy,
with
awkward guy.
Free.
Yeah.
The guy from Hawkeye.
Yes, he is.
Right.
Yeah,
I saw that he was in it, and I'm like, I saw him laying down with a dude. I'm like,
yes,
is that the main character? This is why Trayvon got excited about this show.
Yes,
I knew it was something.
But it is interesting because God, what's the girl from? Hold on. There's a girl. So a girl in there and her partner are NSA agents, and they are like tasked to watch over people like this. You remember in what's it? Winter Soldier. Remember Winter Soldier where they said they have the algorithm to look for people that might be a problem?
Yes.
They're basically doing the same thing. They're monitoring smart mathematicians just in case they figure out something they shouldn't figure out. That's what the NSA are watching them, like monitoring them through cameras and everything. I was like, did this shit actually happen? I always think that when I watch stuff like this, I'm like, how truthful is this? Like, do they actually do this and watch people just in case they become too smart?
Like, I'm sure they keep an eye on the smartest people in the world. You know, that kind of makes sense because you can do that. You could probably unlock secrets that. And
it makes me skeptical about how they were saying people figure out the cure to cancer and all of a sudden they disappear. I was like, I wonder, like, I was like, this is okay.
This is becoming too real, especially these days.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the one that's in the NSA, she has morals, I guess you could say. So she's like, when she figures out something, she's like, she starts asking questions, and now she's running. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's too many questions.
Yeah, now she's running. So it's good. It's really good. It's interesting. I think 3 episodes in so far. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I want to see where it goes and how much running they're gonna be doing.
So what's it called? Prime Target. It's on
Yeah,
Apple.
yeah, it's on Apple. Yep. It's the third episode.
It is good so far.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it because it's like, what the hell? Like, what are y'all gonna do? And it's interesting because like you don't know who to trust. Like she is there trying to help, but is she? Like y'all don't know. You don't know. I was like, I'll be very skeptical about anybody around him, especially because he sees what's happening around him. I'm like, maybe you should not be so trusting.
That's fair.
But yeah, and then so the other show is Paradise with Sterling K. Brown.
What's that?
That's
I
on
heard
Hulu.
of it. I saw. Oh, it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Well, I guess it's on network too, but no, maybe it's just a Hulu show. But anyway, basically it starts off with him. He is watching over the president, who is remember. Hold on, I want to say. Hold on, let me make sure I say this right. The president is like very laid back, drinking. Let's have fun. James Marsden is the
He's the president.
Is the president
on
here. And basically, he's Sterling K. Brown's paying basically the lead of the Secret Service,
Okay.
watching over him. And the show start. I don't know if I'm trying to like because when you find out what the show is about, you're like, oh shit. So it's like, okay, so he's the president. Something really bad happens.
Okay.
And you find out that it's the whole premise of the show is crazy. Once you figure out what the whole premise of the show is really wild. And it's like, I didn't like, you see all kind of president shows all the time. Oh, he's just a president in Secret Service. A bad thing happens. The Secret Service he could really get some serious trouble for it. There's a big mystery on where they're all living. I'll say that. I'll say that. It's really interesting where they're all living. Once you figure out that, and it just really makes me wonder. This show reminds me of how Scandal, the stuff they would tell you about that happened in Scandal, stuff that the tools that they used, the things that they knew, and I'm like, how real is this stuff? Because in this show, they tell you about something, you're just like, how real is this? And now I'm really interested on where this goes.
Right.
Because by the end of the first episode, he no longer is part of that job. I'll just say that.
Wow. By the way.
So yeah. Yeah. So it's an interesting show. I had to pause it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay. I had to pause like the middle of it. I said, oh, this is wild. And it's one of them shows where they show you something happen, and then they'd be like 5 years before, stuff like that, where they'll go back and like show you what happened before to get here, kind of thing. And they did that really well. They did a lot of Scandal too, so it's just reminding me a lot of that. Honestly, that's what I like about it.
Some interesting news here.
Oh, what's that?
Let me send it to you. Before I just get into what I'm watching at the moment.
Somebody cast it? What we got?
Yes, but it's not for not a comic book thing.
Oh, okay.
But look at it. It's on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Should have clarified.
Let's see. Huh.
Right?
Okay. So Matthew Lillard?
He's back. And casted for Scream 7. I don't know how to feel. You're right. I don't know how to feel. I'm now more intrigued than ever, though. I was intrigued before. I didn't really care, about Scream. Period. But I'm intrigued now. Now you got my attention.
Yeah, I want to. Hold on. That's okay. So they're saying okay. So they're saying he's back as Stu. Like, so listen, how's it possible we will see the Stu have a twin? If they do that, no, don't do that.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look like it from his post last we saw. I mean, yeah, he died. Like, he definitely died. He got stabbed and died. So,
I mean, unless it's
well,
like a force ghost, like like he's in someone's head.
he did die, right? I'm trying to
He
remember.
did. I mean, last time I
He
checked,
got
he died.
stabbed, but yeah, I don't
This
know.
is very interesting news. Again, I haven't really cared. I mean, a lot of
Oh, I didn't know he joined it too.
yeah, there's a couple people that joined it recently. It was
Oh,
intriguing. I don't know.
and him.
Yeah, Mark Consuelos. Yeah, there's a couple interesting casting and some of the original cast. Some like
Yes.
the twins.
Yeah.
Not twins.
Mason.
They're the siblings.
Well, yeah, sibling. Yeah, Mason Gooding and Jasmine.
Right.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But I'm still a little upset over not the girls. My girls not coming
Melissa
back.
Brer and
Yeah, I love them, and it sucks that they're not back for this. But
this is interesting.
This is the first news about there's all the casting so far that's really made me curious. Now I'm like, all right, well, like, alrighty then.
Flashbacks, maybe.
I mean, why would you recast him for a flashback? Just show he doesn't look the same. I mean, he doesn't look that different, but still, he's not that. Look at that face. That baby face. Look at that baby face.
Can you remember they talked about how in the first one they talked about how did they know her mother or something? I can't remember the first one. I think they said something about that they knew Sydney's mother or something like that. I think
that'd be interesting.
Well, they were mad. They were mad at her because she made the dad cheat, or I don't know, something like that. There was a reason for it why they hated her so bad. Like, I think it was because of her mom caused their like family breakup or whatever. So
I think you're right, but I don't remember. It's been a minute.
But yeah, this is very interesting. I don't know what they're gonna do here. When this movie come out? Because now, like,
I don't know.
I'm ready. Like, just come on. What is it? Like, all this casting news, just film the damn thing so I can see. And now I'm really
He just confirmed himself. Not that I don't trust the deadline, but
very cool. Okay, bring Rose McGowan back too. Figure that out. Figure it out. Bring her back too. That's very interesting. Cool.
Yeah, I just sent you his
post,
his response. Yeah, his post talking about it. Yes.
Oh yeah, he did say that. My mom would be so mad at me in the movie. He ever said that. Oh, this is so nostalgic. Wow. Okay.
Intrigued.
It might have got me. All right. I was gonna see it anyway, but I was gonna be like evil and see it the week after. but I think I'll see it now. Fine. It might have got me. Damn it. Sorry, Melissa. I'm sorry.
So there you go. Sorry to cut you off about Paradise, I'm intrigued. I might add them to the list though, because I have a couple. I've watched a lot of things. You know, I watch things different than a lot of people. So every day, I have a routine now where I'll watch like a couple shows in one day or in one sitting. So I'll sit here, I'll work, but I'll watch like all the shows throughout the day. So I can get through multiple shows in a week because I watch one every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like right now, I'm going through Night Agent and The Recruit that just came out today.
Have you did you watch the first season of those, or you just started
them? Night Agent, I'm almost done.
Oh, okay.
Recruit just came out today. So
the second season came out today.
Second season.
Right?
Second season.
Yeah.
They're both on their second season.
Okay. I haven't seen either one. Sell me on them.
They're good. You'll like it. I think you'll like both.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both good. What was it? I started The Godfather Harlem based on what Joanne was telling me. Good show so far. It's only been like I'm on my third episode. I think I'm going on the third episode. I saw the first two. Good show, long, but they're good. Good shows. They're like a legit hour or maybe.
What channel is it on?
It's an MGM Plus show, but they're on Hulu.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're on Hulu. So
it's 4 seasons.
It's gonna be 4 seasons. It's going on its 4th season. Right now,
Oh,
there's 3 seasons on Hulu.
okay.
And like I said, so far so good. I've enjoyed it thus far. Um, it takes it obviously the main character is Bubby, Bubby Bumpy Johnson. What is it? Right or Robinson? I forget exactly. Um,
Bumpy.
Bumpy. What's his last name?
I think it says Johnson. Hold on.
It is
Yeah,
Johnson.
It is Johnson. Yep.
Bumpy Johnson. All right, so I think he was the Godfather. I heard him before. I don't know. Did you remember that movie, American Gangster?
Heard of it?
With Denzel. I forgot who I was
I've heard
talking
of it.
to. Anyway, it kind of that character kind of takes over as the Godfather at some point for Bumpy, but and apparently he's coming in the 4th season. So I'm like, oh, cool. But like again, these are real people. Like Malcolm X is in the show and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's cool. It's so far I like it. I was looking for something new anyway, and this one's so far so good.
I see Giancarlo Esposito in this show.
He is.
Seeing some of the
Shit.
cast.
So is what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio's in it.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's got a good cast, man. Good cast. Very not afraid to get into racial boundaries because it takes place in the 60s. So imagine segregation. I remember this is right now. Malcolm X is alive, and so and Dr. King and all them. So it takes place in New York, obviously. So all right, so I'm watching that good show. I finished. I didn't finish. I caught up to Found.
Okay.
So I'm completely caught up. I got there. Finished
I'm behind
season 1
show.
and season 2. So I'm there. Good show. Good show.
Dark. At least where it started was like now it's more of like focus. Well, from last time I saw, it was more focused on them, the team. But like the stuff they talked about at the very beginning of the show was a lot. I was like, oh, this is some dark shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's about the whole show is basically the premise is about people get taken. Kids specifically, and it's like, all right, so it gets dark. But it also was when I first started watching, it was very how do I say it?
Procedural.
Yes, it feels very procedural. It does feel very
Monster
procedural.
of the Week. It did feel like
that. It was like that. I'm like, oh, this definitely is a procedural. It has that feel to it as you watch it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just one of those. Even though it's good, it has that feel. Just so you know, it feels like more like when I started, I thought it was a Peacock original. Is it a Peacock original? Or is it ABC?
I want to say it's on network first.
All right, so it feels like it's a network show. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah,
it felt like a network show. I was like, okay, it feels like it's on ABC or some shit. Yes. NBC. So I did that. I caught up recently on that. I'm watching. I have my list right here on BTP. Obviously, we just talked about Spider-Man, but that came out just this week. Severance. Well, that'll be tomorrow. The new episode of Severance. So Severance is back. I've been watching Severance. I've been watching Bookie on HBO, which is pretty funny. Animal Control, which is another comedy. It's a comedy on Fox. I think it's on Fox. Oh, Ghost comes back this week. I love that show, Ghost. That's on.
That's still on.
CBS. Yeah.
I didn't know that was still on. Wow.
Yeah, it's on season 4. Ghost. Okay. Good show. I like it. I haven't watched Abbott in the last couple weeks because I try to coordinate it so me and my fiance watch together.
Okay.
So like sometimes just I'm a little behind. So that's one of our shows we watch together. So I'm like, you don't watch without me. I'm like, fine. You got it. That's kind of it for now. I watched Georgie and Mandy's First Married. I like that show because that's a spin-off of Young Sheldon, which is a spin-off of that was it called?
No, not How. No. What is it? Big Bang?
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like the third spin-off of the Big Bang Theory. Second spin-off of the Big Bang Theory.
Good for them.
Hey.
Yeah.
I look, I'm watching it. So they got somebody. So that's me. I actually did watch recently the Rick and Michonne spinoff of Walking Dead.
Oh,
that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. It's only 6 episodes. It wasn't too long.
I think we talked
So-
about Watson as well, right? Didn't we talk
I
about
did
it?
watch an episode. I saw it, the first episode. You saw it?
Yes.
Yeah. How'd you like it?
I like it. It is hard to. I don't know. I gotta like. I've seen More Testament as so many different other things, so
You
it's
gotta
hard
get-
for me
you-
to.
See him as
As Watson. It's just like, it's cool, but it's like, I don't know if I believe you.
You're not there yet.
now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you. I like you. I'm happy for you, but I just don't know. I don't know. I'm just not.
Yeah, especially not seeing the relationship between him and Sherlock, and it's starting with him
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
killing him off.
Yeah.
How
Him at all. Like they're not showing.
about the
that.
ending, the surprise ending? Did you expect that?
Wait, what happened to the ending?
Moriarty.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely not him.
I know.
I was like, what? I was like, it's not scary. I said, oh, this about to be interesting.
Yeah.
I said, now scare me. Make me scared of him. 'Cause
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, no way, that's Moriarty. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Him get a villain role like that.
I know.
was
That's
watching.
so out of character. I was like not expecting that at all.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was like, and he was shook. Like
Yeah.
he was so scared. I was like, boy,
Moriarty.
that is not that's not nobody to be scared of. I said, I can't wait to see how they get me
Oh
scared.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is completely left field. I was like, all right, I'm in. Like, I can't wait to see who they eventually one day cast as Sherlock.
I'm happy they hid that. I'm happy they hid that. Really, like they didn't. I had no idea about that.
I know. I didn't hear about that either. That was a nice little secret. I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck. I'm like, cause I knew it was gonna happen. Toward like when it was leading up, so I'm like, oh fuck, is he actually Moriarty? That's crazy.
It's very cool.
'Cause he started talking, I'm like, oh, he's in this, and then I'm like, no fucking way.
And it ain't show his name to the end of it. I said,
Nope.
okay.
Yeah,
I said, okay. I like it. I'm
yeah,
all right.
yeah. Nice.
Because that's the one thing I've always liked about Sherlock and like all the iterations is the mystery and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, that's
So
the
this
point
is
of
cool.
it, you know?
Yeah, so-
I love the mystery of it all. So nice little surprise that they kept for the fans, or fans more or less. Very exciting. So that's a good start to me. Again, it's only been one episode.
It's like a mix of what, like for me, it's like a mix of House.
Yeah,
You
I
ever
was
watch
just gonna
House?
say that. It's like House meets
Yeah.
Sherlock,
Yeah,
or Elementary.
yeah.
It's weird. Because it takes place. Doesn't it say what city it's in? Does it? I missed
wanna
that.
say
I was
Phil-
dead.
I want to say Philly or something like that. Let me see.
I don't know where the fuck it takes
He
place.
said it. He said it because he said
He
this.
did?
Yeah, they said it.
I had no idea. I was like, where the fuck are they?
Pittsburgh.
that- Where?
Pitt-
They're in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
what
was
they
not
are.
expecting that. Because
Yeah.
I know they talk about London, but they're
Yeah.
obviously not in England. So I'm
Right.
like, where the fuck are they?
But that's where he was when he was with
That's where he
Sherlock.
learned. That's where he. Yeah, exactly. That's where he
Yeah.
lives. Where he was with Sherlock.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So I'm like, okay, good start. I'm intrigued. It's gonna be mystery of the week, but with like diseases.
So
It's gonna be out.
I don't remember Watson. Watson wasn't always a medical doctor. Usually, he's like a
He was a doctor, though.
psychiatrist, right? Like usually.
No, he's been medical.
Okay.
I don't know if he's
I feel
always
like-
been medical, but he was a doctor on every iteration I'm thinking about.
Oh
'Cause I
no,
think
that's true. That's true. He's always helping him, like healing him, whatever,
yeah.
or whatever.
'Cause I
But yeah,
remember in the
that's-
movies, yeah, Joan too was medical
Okay.
in Elementary, and so was
I guess we need like medical in this sense, like
Yeah.
full blown.
Did you ever
Doc-
watch the BBC one?
Yes.
Also medical, but yeah, very good. That show's great. I love the BBC one.
Yeah, I love that one too. Yeah, I was like, that was when I was like, I have to figure out how to watch this. Like, I know it's not over here.
So good.
I'm gonna find it. I was like, because
It's
no, I
so
need this.
good. I got so upset that
It was movie length. I love that about those shows over there.
there were 3 episode movie
Yeah,
length episodes.
yeah,
Yeah, they were like
yeah.
hour and a half.
Yeah,
Small movies, basically.
yeah.
Every season, 3 episodes. Like 3 episodes. Stop. So is Luther. They're really like long, but
Yeah.
short. And then they made a movie. I still haven't watched that Luther movie, but one day. Oh man, there's a lot. So that's kind of where I'm at TV wise. You want to talk about the Green Lantern news? I'm gonna bring that up.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
Green Lantern news. What
Yeah.
happened? What Green Lantern
The
news?
casting.
Sinestro.
Yes.
Okay.
The lanterns. There was that happened a couple days ago.
That's right. I forgot about that. Wait, did it? They told us who it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the. I
That's
thought it would
awesome.
pop up for me as soon as I searched it, but
Lies.
here we go. Yeah, got it. Okay, I got it.
Because I've never seen him in anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully in this article they probably tell us.
I know I heard of what he's in. Like I know he was in
Where's
Banshee. I never watched Banshee though.
I think it's in like one episode of that. I think.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
It was. I think it was on Showtime. I think it was.
Yeah, it's a Showtime, but I think it's on Max right now.
Okay.
You
Well,
watch
it was Cinemax. It was Cinemax. So that makes sense.
okay.
Yeah, so it will be on Max now.
And Black. I never watched that either. I did watch some of the new Pope. I didn't finish that. I didn't really like it.
I ain't seen none of this.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know anything else. But what's his name?
Ulrich Thompson.
Ulrich Thompson is all right. So we have our Ulrich Thompson will be playing Sinestro in the Lanterns TV series. Very exciting. This is big news because that's one of the bigger villains in the DCU or DC comic book universe. And this is obviously the main villain of the Green Lanterns.
Yes.
Especially Hal Jordan, who he was, if you know the story, he is the man who trained Hal Jordan before he turned on the Lantern Corps himself. Just to do, yes, Didge, just us today. Juwan is on hiatus for the night. So welcome. But yeah, we're talking lanterns. We were talking about some TV shows earlier. We talked about some Spider-Man. So if you want to bring up anything,
yeah, let us know. Is anything?
Let us know. We'll go back. It's no bigs. What else were we talking about? I don't remember. But anyway, we're on lanterns. All right, so lanterns. So I know you don't know much about this actor. I don't know much about this actor. How much do you know about Sinestro?
Green and yellow. That's all I got. That's all I know.
Green and yellow.
Yeah. He's where he becomes evil, and
he's a sprite. No, Sinestro, like I just explained, is a former Lantern turned who becomes evil and uses the Yellow Ring, fear, and then eventually creates his own core, the Sinestro core. So I wonder. I don't know the actor. I was trying to they're just asking. I was hoping
I
don't know about the actor myself. I heard he's in Banshee. You never watched Banshee.
It says it's in all this stuff is right here. So he's in
Banshee, I don't know the guy myself, but I know the character, and so there are other images of him that probably fit better for what he looks a lot older in that picture that they show up there. I don't know what he looks like right now, but he doesn't look as bad as in that picture. He looks like he's like 90 and shit, which is fine. He should be older than Kyle. What's his name? Kyle Chandler, who's going to be 60 basically. I doubt he'll be playing a 60-year-old, but still, it's an older version of Hal Jordan. So imagine that Sinestro should be older, or at least look older. Okay, so that's not too shocking that they got an older actor to play Sinestro, which I'm fine with. Like I was talking about the other day with the guys. I'm like, at this point, if Hal is this old, in my opinion, Sinestro should have already turned on the core and formed the Sinestro core. So
that is true.
That
is true.
So at this point, he is already a bad guy and then like a villain. So I wonder is he free? Has he been captured? Are they going to do some type of Hannibal Lecter thing?
Yeah, once they told Kyle Chandler, this is fine. That means he's already a seasoned Hal.
Do we know how old this guy is?
He born in 1963? 61. He's 61.
61.
How old is Kyle Chandler?
Kyle Chandler's going to be 60.
Oh, okay, okay,
He's 59, I think.
oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. Like I said,
That,
it's not a Hal that's new to Green Lantern. So
right, it's a vet.
he
Yeah,
sees
so
so it's like, it
he
works.
sees some shit.
Yes, so that works.
You said 1961,
63.
63.
So
My
he's
bad.
61.
He's 60. Yeah, 61, 62.
Yeah. Mhm.
Nice. So he's only a little bit older than Culture. It's crazy.
Yeah. So they're right
Funny.
there beside each other. So he's with
There you go. It's another
shade.
shot of him. You can
Yeah.
do it. Look at that face. Look at that face. I can see it
Yeah, I can see
with
it.
the right makeup and yeah, you can easily pull that off. Look at this. That little pencil mustache that Sinestro has, and his Vegeta hair, or hairline.
Vegeta. It's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Widow's Peak, as they call it, right?
Yeah. Did we the other DC news? I think we already talked about the Supergirl stuff, right?
No, we didn't talk about Supergirl. They just
didn't?
started filming Supergirl like last week, I think.
Yeah.
So that's the most recent.
Not
There's
that
not much
Supergirl.
that came out of it, aside from that it's coming out.
2026, right? Is that when it's coming out?
It's Supergirl coming out. Sorry, June
Yeah.
26, 2026. Wow.
Yeah.
June 26, 2066. That's funny.
So 06/26/26.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. We got her logo. We got a logo.
On the back of the chair, right?
Yeah.
Why did I say chart? What the hell? I'm tired, man. I had to go to the office today. Like
chair. You probably could have just put Supergirl movie in the first there. This looks red and black there.
I really see it's kind of.
I don't know.
Damn.
Look at that. It's blue. It's like a red and blue.
Yeah, looks cool.
Interesting.
It looks cool.
Woman of Tomorrow. It's not fully colored. Maybe they're hiding it. That's looking. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Like, what is her costume gonna look like? We haven't seen shit, by the way.
No, we have not. So when do you think we'll get a picture?
That is a very good question. Think about it in terms of Superman. We got pictures because when did they?
What was when? Why did
it was like last summer? When did they start? I forget when they started filming Superman.
It was like they were almost done, wasn't it? Around San Comic-Con, right? They were almost done. And that's why I was like, "Where is?" I was like, "Where is it? Where's the
trailer?"
Yeah,
they were basically done by the Comic-Con.
Yeah, we were like, "You're done."
They started around March, I think, last year. So we're gonna start in January. It depends if we hear word that they're gonna start filming outside at some point, we'll probably get pictures.
Just have her and Lobo stand beside each other real quick. Let's give us a little picture. Lobo.
My thing is, are we gonna see Lobo on set? Like that'd be interesting. Lobo set pictures.
Now they gotta do much to him. Like now they gotta do CGI.
Yeah, they gotta paint him white.
I mean, but I'm saying like he can do it. He'll do it. He loves
I agree. Paint him white. You gotta wear some contacts. That's about it, really.
Yeah. So.
Nothing he hasn't done before. He wore contacts, Aquaman.
And man, probably like I don't do anything to me, but that's my character. I finally got him.
That's true. That is 100% fair. Yeah. I do look forward to seeing if we do get. I think we will. I just don't know what. And hopefully, if they do, will they give us a legit picture, or they'll be very standoffish, like with James, where he just gave us the fucking logo. Remember to start. Then we got the picture of him putting on the boots. And then all the set photo pictures came out.
Looks like he has a pattern.
Maybe he has a pattern, but I don't know what Craig is a different director, so.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know what his. I don't know how he is. With his movies. Craig Gillespie.
I need to maybe listen to this book before this movie comes out.
You want to listen to the book?
Yeah, I can't read it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the book.
It's a good story. It's fun. It's not bad. It's better to read it like because you can see the images.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's a comic book. Maybe I will read it. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Is it like is it like a volume or is it
It's a,
what is it?
I think it's like
It's like
it's like
short
8 issues,
story.
12 issues, something like
Uh,
that.
okay.
I think.
Did you just to hear? You know, right? You say you read it, so
Did just read it. It's like 8 or 12 issues. I forget what it is. Cause it's been a while since I read it, but it was on the list. So I read that. I read All Star Superman recently, and I'm reading right now. I'm reading The Authority. The Authority.
I'm very excited for that. For
Yeah,
obvious
we
reasons.
haven't heard shit about that, so we'll see.
Seven.
We will
Okay.
see.
7 issues. Okay.
Is it 7? I thought it was like 8. All right. So you got Supergirl coming soon. Superman coming out this year. But Lantern starts filming. It's already in. They're already doing camera tests and shit. So they already put set pictures for the chairs for lanterns. Um, we saw that,
Okay.
but that's it. Lanterns. That one again. No pictures on lanterns either. I'm sure we'll get some because they're going to be filming on a town, so we have to see something for lanterns.
Oh, I can buy it right now for $2 and get all the issues
Hmm.
digitally, of course. But
Also, the Joss issues for sure. Oh, I mean, we knew that. You know how I knew she was going to be a Superman without even needing them to say anything? She got casted before there was a director.
that is true. That is true.
And
Why
he
would you
said,
do that? Yeah.
he only would do it if they're in his movie." And that told me right there she's in the movie. So
Yeah.
other than that, like if you're gonna get your either showrunner or director, then you'll get your character most of the time, unless they're in his movie already. That's how it seems to me. Yeah, but now yes, I mean not even confirmed because he hasn't said a damn thing. So it's confirmed by the deadline, like the trades. But by confirmed would be like from James Gunn's mouth, which he still has not completely admitted yet. Not sure why, because everyone else he's pretty much gave away. So why not just like what's the big deal? Unless they're like saving it for some like maybe unless she's the post credit scene or some shit. You're like, why were we waiting so long? Whatever.
No.
Because you know what? And another thing, crypto's a big part of that story. So for me, like you have to transition crypto from Superman to Supergirl in some way. So they have to run into each other, right? In my opinion,
Oh,
if you're going to use the dog, in my opinion, it's weird to do that story without having crypto in it. You know what I
it
mean?
does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense.
But no, of course he's not going to say they were wrong. He doesn't have to say. There's a lot of things he had to said nothing about because obviously they're onto something. I'm sure there's plenty of things he's like not said they were wrong about. But again, I don't. I to me it wasn't a big deal. I mean, I kind of figured she was in the movie. That was like the most worst kept secret.
I was just kind of
Yeah,
gotta
see,
be.
yeah, it agrees. Crypto's a big part of that storyline. If they're adapting that story, you can't do without them. So it's like, all right, if that's the case, then at some point, Crypto has to leave Superman to go to Supergirl, and how does that happen? So that would explain how he might be, because we've heard rumors that he might be in the movie, and if that's the case, it probably won't be for long. Probably just I just imagine it's a cameo, just like she's a cameo in his movie. He'll probably cameo in her movie. But in what capacity, we'll have to wait and see. I'm more excited to see how her costume is adapted. Like his, we already know what his looks like, so I'm imagining hers looks similar to his, but obviously a little different. It looks more like obviously Supergirl esque. You know,
Yeah,
has like a skirt and the long boots. And maybe she got the collar and the same logo and shit. That's what I'm imagining, but I don't know. I'm very excited to see what her costume looks like for sure. We'll see, because that's probably my most anticipated. No, It would definitely be Green Lantern. I've been waiting too long to say that's more. Uh, but there's a lot of stuff to look forward to between the Supergirl costume and the Green Lantern costumes. They'll be shooting Spider Man at some point this year. The new Avengers movie will be shooting this year too. They
Oh
have
yeah, I
to.
saw that in March, right? I think that's what it
They
said.
have to. Yeah, Avengers will be shooting. Look, there's a movie scheduled to come out before Doomsday for Marvel.
Before Doomsday.
Before Doomsday, what movie is that? They're not even filming anything right now. There's no way it comes out in February.
Hmm.
That has to move. There's no way it's already going to be February. There's no way. There's no unless they rush it and unless it's a really cheap movie. There's no time.
I'm trying to
They
think
have
what
to
could
go.
it be.
There is no time between Fantastic Four and Doomsday for whatever the hell that is. So they're going to end up probably moving it to. Oh, shit. It might move to February of 2027. That's doable.
I just assumed we were gonna get a Doctor Strange movie in between, or when he said he
It was
wasn't gonna be in it.
Yeah.
But now he is. Like now, I don't know. Now, no idea what's coming next, or in between, or before.
Well, I don't know. That date is, in my opinion, that date's going to move. So there's no way they make that date. And it's fine because you know what, that gives them 3 movies now if that moves. Because right now they're scheduled for 4. If you count Spider-Man, it's 4. If it's not, if you don't count Spider, it's 3. So if that date moves, it'll be 2 plus Spider-Man, which will make it 3.
Do we have a Spider-Man date already?
Yeah.
Okay.
So July.
Okay.
July next year, July 24th next year.
Okay.
That's why they'll be filming this year. Easy. Avengers this year. Clayface this year. You know what I mean? So those are all things that should be, and there's another movie apparently that's scheduled to come out before Supergirl for DC on the 29th of May.
Swamp Thing?
No way, Swamp Thing. No. There's a lot of rumors that it might be Sergeant Rock, but
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Again, that hasn't been officially announced by DC. That was the trades Rock, and even then, there's still rumors that it'll be what's his name, Luca Guadagnino, whatever, and Daniel Craig, but still nothing official.
Okay.
So that's another date I can see moving. So it's like, how are you gonna finish whatever? Supergirl's filming right now. Just started filming, and whatever you have in front of this has to be filmed and finished before Supergirl.
Like you said, maybe a lower budget thing.
I mean, that's fair. I could see
budget,
Sergeant
they could do
Rock
it.
being lower budget and could be done in a couple months, and probably not as much editing as Supergirl would need. But
I would say Clayface, but that might be a little. That might.
Clayface has a date, September 11th.
Oh, okay.
September next year, September 11th.
Okay. Well, I don't know then. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know then.
I think the Sergeant Rock seems like the most logical, but
And it could take him like, I mean, that could take him like 2 months to film, and that could be done. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a lot. Not a lot of CG at least.
You don't. Yeah, I
So,
know. I'm not that I know though.
If it's a war movie or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's about or anything, so I don't want to. I don't know how Luca does. How long it takes for Luca to finish his movies. So.
Yeah, I've never looked into that for his movies. I mean,
neither.
I've enjoyed.
Champions.
She did Challenges, right?
Challengers.
Yeah.
Challengers.
Queer.
Queer.
Yeah.
Did you now?
The first part I enjoyed. Last part not so much. Last part
no, not so much. Okay.
They got real weird. Yeah.
Did it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Awkward.
Yeah. So I'm curious of how this movie's going to turn out, and it's just a random thing I've never heard of before. Sergeant Rock. I was like, I don't know what that is. I know what Supergirl is. I know what Green Lantern is. I know what Superman is. Never heard of Sergeant Rock.
They're giving us some weird shit. Clayface got a movie. Sergeant Rock
got
a movie. Like, some weird shit, bro. Like, I get it.
Where's the question? Let's do that.
I love the question. Like, you don't need a movie. I would like a series for the question.
Okay.
If I would love to see the question. And if he were to show up in Peacemaker, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Because he's a Charlton character. He's like Peacemaker.
Mm.
So that would be fun to see them interact.
Okay.
And I expect to see more Charlton characters show up in that show. And by Charlton, I mean they're the original creators before DC bought them.
So kind of like how Static Shock and all of them, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Milestone.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like that, except they outright they just bought it. And same thing with Shazam, they bought Shazam.
Okay. So Shazam wasn't DC
No,
at first.
no.
Huh. Okay.
They tried to sue them for being copies of Superman, and then they're like, "That's it, we're just gonna buy it." So they bought him. And now he is Captain Marvel. I mean, he was already Captain Marvel, but
interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess the flying, but his powers are from magic and everything else. I don't see how you could say it's like
Superman. But back then he wasn't using lightning. He was just flying.
Oh, just fine, super strength.
Cape. He looked like a Superman coat.
Okay.
He's just red instead of blue.
Did they try to sue the boys? That's the one that should have went after, because that was a blatant. That was blatant.
I believe the boys was under their branding. Hold on.
Because that one is if it's one that's still in your it's that one.
You know, that one's obvious blatantly clones. Yeah, those are pastiches.
Put them in negative light though.
Yeah, but those are obviously fake. Well, it's just like Watchmen too. Watchmen was like.
That's true.
I've explained this before in the past. The Watchmen were supposed to be the Charlton characters. That's why they look so much like them. But why do you think Rorschach looks like the Question?
Okay.
Why do you think Peacemaker is actually the comedian was based off of Peacemaker?
That makes sense. Okay.
Night Owl was based off of Blue Beetle. Dr. Manhattan was based off of Captain Atom. Dr. Manhattan was
It look like him, yeah.
They look similar.
Yeah.
So the DC said no, you can't use the Charlton characters. So he's like, I'm just gonna make my own characters that look just like the ones I want to use. And that's how Watchmen was born.
Well, that's cool. And then they just brought it all in.
Yeah, and it was obviously very popular.
Yeah.
And then you have, let me see, The Boys. They're Dynamite. That's what I'm like. Who's the company behind it? It's Dynamite. I've heard that name in a while. But there's so many Superman and like Justice League pastiches or like copycats basically. It's crazy.
Invincible was in 7 days.
Robin?
Invincible was in 7 days.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That was quick, man. Invincible's good show. Another good show. I can't wait. Big fan. I'm a big fan of Invincible. I really should catch up on the comics because I know it ends. It doesn't like continue either. It's an ending. And I got pretty far. I got like the 120s, I think, and I stopped.
Oh, it's that many. Okay, so
it's like 160, I think. Sure.
So they have a lot to pull from. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I already know so much about what's coming for the most part. They haven't got to where I'm at least. So that's why I kind of like watching it. I kind of have an idea of what's coming. And so they are just adapting it. I'm like, does it adapt it well? Sure. Some of it really well. Some of it holding back. That comic is gross. it has its moments. But I did like it. It was a fun read. Where you got? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
There's not much.
I don't think there's anything else that we.
Let me resume real quick. I'm sorry.
Trust me, you're fine.
Once you start, bro, you can't stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got some new news with the whole Matthew Lillard thing that came out of nowhere. Oh.
I think there's anything else that is worthy of talking. I'm trying to think if there's anything else is worthy of talking about. And then what shows is coming. I don't see anything else other than Invincible in 7 days.
That's the biggest stuff. We talked about a lot. We got a lot of stuff in, regardless. I did want to start talking more. What's it called? Rivals on here. We all like to play Rivals, and
it is fun.
It
a
is
fun
very
game.
fun. We enjoy it, so like we should probably talk about it a little bit more
We'll
for
play it more,
fun.
maybe on here
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We do
one day.
enjoy it. It's not for everyone. You said play it on here. I'm like, I don't know if it's good for people to listen to me play that game.
I mean, you know,
I don't want to detract
some
people
people
from
like
their.
that.
You think?
Some people like that kind of shit.
Straight
They
rage.
enjoy it. Yeah.
People are
Those
weird.
are the clips that go viral. What you
It's,
mean?
that's true.
But yeah, that
People
game is
are
really fun.
weird.
It's fun to see the characters. It's fun. Can't wait to see when they bring the rest of the Fantastic Four in there.
Yes.
Um,
Can't wait. Sorry.
but I think that's enough for us because I'm tired too.
I
Yeah,
just can't stop yawning all of a sudden.
yeah,
It's just like now it's like, well, that's my
yeah.
fault. Fuck.
It's been a
I
long
did
day
want to
for
talk about
me.
one more thing, but now I lost it. Fuck.
Uh,
Son of a.
what was it about? A show, movie?
Was it? Oh yeah, here it is. Did you watch the new trailer,
For
Sinners?
yes, I
Wow.
did.
I mean, how do you
But
feel
but
now?
I think I pissed you out off of my reaction to it.
Oh God.
Because he sent it to me. I was just like, okay, so Ryan Coogler's been talking like, so he's been like, it's more than just vampires in here or whatever. And then I'm looking at the trailer. I'm like, where is it?
No, I don't know if he means literally. I think he meant like.
He said other supernatural things are in here. And I was
Well,
like,
then you're gonna have to watch the movie.
I want to see magic. Where is it?
I doubt you're gonna get a magic battle in this movie.
I
It's
mean,
a vampire movie at the
I
heart.
ain't talking about that, but like, you say a spell or two. Like, let me see. Let me see what you're talking about.
I don't. If it's gonna be some. It's not gonna be the spells that you're looking for.
I mean, voodoo is fine too. I like.
Yeah, it's
like
gonna be
that.
some voodoo shit with some dolls or whatever.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that'd be cool. I don't know. I just, I was like, this is interesting. It's a vampire movie.
You know what it kind of gives me? It gives me a feeling. You ever seen 40 Days, 40 Nights?
No.
Never.
Nope.
Yeah, it kind of gives me that feel, but like in like the South, the Jim Crow South. 40 Days, 40 Nights. It takes place in like Alaska, where where like it goes dark for like 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh God.
Like there's no daylight.
Okay.
And there's parts over there. It'll for like a month and a half. It's like there is no daylight.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, it's only night for like a day.
Well, I guess that's where vampires would be. Yeah.
Yeah, and so what happens is there's a vampire breakout, and they have to survive. The town has to survive. Yeah, it's really good. I'm surprised you never heard of it. I think it was a show too, but I think it has. Who's in it? Josh Hart. Is it Josh Hartnett?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, look at that. I love that movie. 14, 49. Good ass movie. Yeah, it is Josh Hart. God damn it. No, wait. I'm sorry. 40 Days, 40 Nights is a different movie. But 40 Days of Night is the name of the movie.
40 Days of Night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. It's so funny how is it still. I don't know if it's still Josh Hartnett, though. Oh, it's 30 days. My bad. Not 40 days. 30 Days of Night. Jesus. I'm sorry. It just gets worse. It is Josh Hartnett, though. Twice.
Horror.
So, excuse me.
Oh, it is him. Okay, yeah, I remember him. Okay. From what's that movie we just watched? It just came out not so long ago. Was that a concert?
Yeah, from
shit. What's that movie called?
It
was good. It was good.
Josh
Trap.
Yeah, good movie.
But until like didn't be a little bit too convenient. I was like, sir. Yeah. I was like, what's going on?
Relax. But yes, if you definitely check out 30 Days of Night, very good movie. But they kind of remind me of those type of vampires. When I looked at it, I'm like, well, they kind of give me the same vibe.
Okay. I'll watch it during the daytime on Saturday.
Sure. But yeah, definitely check it out. This guy's in it too.
There's a comic book series?
Oh, it's based off a comic book. Yeah, it is.
Oh, and was there a sequel?
I don't think so.
Dark Days? That's what this says. 30 Days of Night, Dark Days.
That's a comic sequel? I don't think it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie? Never heard of it.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those straight to DVD ones.
Oh, I see it. Sequel, Dark Days. When the hell this come out?
2010.
I never even knew it existed.
Apparently, 30 Days of Night is the prequel to it,
Is that right?
which is interesting.
I could see that. I guess. Oh no, this one looks like it went straight to DVD. So don't.
Okay.
Even though apparently Josh Hartnett's in this too.
Oh, that he's not the lead though. At least when they had the
No,
casting
no,
list is
it's
showing me
not.
right here.
2010. When was the other one?
Reddit says someone Reddit said, "Please do not watch the Dark Days." That's so funny. Oh man.
All right, so don't watch it. I'd never heard of it. Dude. I got 1 star on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh my god! All right, so don't watch that. Watch the actual movie,
Okay. That's so
which
funny.
was good. Whatever that prequel was, obviously, I never heard of it, so there's no way it made it to theaters. There's
No. I'm saying so. It's like the one that you're talking about. Then it's Dark Days. Dark Days is the
Correct.
sequel.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe did it happen again? I don't know. But yeah,
They stayed in Alaska.
I know I wouldn't stay there anymore.
They're stuck in Alaska for 30 days without daylight because that happens.
Yeah, I would move away. There's no way. Mm-mm.
Imagine that, no daylight for a month.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. You wake up, it's still dark. Like, how do you track this shit? It's insane.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
I'll look into that. Okay, I'm looking to this one, 30 Days a Night.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the feeling I got when I watched it, but I obviously could be completely wrong. I can't wait to see Sinners, though. I'm definitely looking forward to whatever the fuck he's putting together. So I'm a little excited.
I got a slight, like, not True Blood vibe, but like I guess the South area kind of like country. I don't know. It's like
Jim
kind of like
stuff.
well, like I guess it is around that time. Yeah, I guess it does look like that. I guess we'll see what's going on because it doesn't look like they got everybody in there together. So I don't know. You got Haley in there, dancing around. So I don't know.
That's fair. I mean, it kind of feels like it's a spinoff of what was the name of that show that was on HBO?
Which one?
A
lot of shows on it.
Oh my god! With
who was in it? Who was in it?
I'm trying to think. What's his name? That was King.
You're talking about Jonathan Majors, but I know you're talking about the show.
Yeah, the show. Something.
God, I can't think of it right now. And that's why I was so mad that show got canceled in the first place.
I know, because it was so good.
It taught me a lot, to be honest. Lovecraft Country.
That's what it was. Lovecraft. Why couldn't I not remember Lovecraft? But it's around that. It looks like it's around that time period.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. Wild, bro. I look forward to it. It looks cool.
I'll watch that movie this weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna watch a vampire movie? Yeah, go get Boo. Go find a Boo and Boo up for the weekend, and then let me know how it works out.
I don't know about all that. Go watch the movie. All right,
it's something to hold on to.
Yeah. Nah, I'm all right.
It's like a body pillow. We good.
Okay. All right, I think that's enough for us for tonight.
Well, I think we run out of things to talk about. I'm pretty sure we can figure out other shit, but that was the crux of it. I'm hoping there's some more news to drop the rest of the week so we can talk about that. But we're on Thursday. It's Thursday, right?
It's Thursday.
Right.
Well, then we'll definitely have like the Spider-Man to talk about every week.
But that's Wednesday. I mean, we're gonna keep it Wednesday, right?
I guess so. Yeah, because Spider-Man comes out 3 a.m. on Wednesdays, right? It's like it's out. We should be able to watch it before the show on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a struggle though because I go to work that day, so I watch it when I get back when I'm tired.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All
We'll
right.
see.
Yeah, it's three episodes next week.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 3, 2, I think.
Why? Okay, cool. I'm not doing I can play. Whatever.
I don't know
All right,
why.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
All right,
yeah,
cool.
so we'll be back next week. Thank you
Wednesday
for
or
joining
Thursday.
us.
We'll see.
Marvin?
Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Where can they find you, Trayvon?
Nerd with the Tech on all the things. TikTok is an underscore at the end. Everywhere else is Nerd with the Tech. Yeah.
Sweet. You can find me at J27 on Instagram, Twitter, and what's it called? Threads too as well. So like, yeah, that's where I'm at.
You on Blue Sky yet?
Mama?
Are you on Blue Sky?
No, I'm not on Blue Sky yet.
Okay.
I am thinking about actually before we end it, doing a trade deadline show, which is next Thursday.
I don't know what that means.
I might trade deadline NBA trade deadline.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's basketball, and there's they have a deadline. They have to, if they're going to make any trades, it has to be done before that night. So if anything big happens, it happens that night. Well, before that night. So there's like a clock, and hopefully there's stuff to talk about. If not, then why have a show? But there should be something, hopefully. And I would love to like review it. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any movement before then. By Thursday, if it feels like we're gonna have some good news, I'll say fuck it. Let's have a show and stay on for an hour and just review what happened or whatever. We'll see.
I guess Didge should still listen. I guess that's for you because
Didge, I'll bring it up to Didge and Trayvon. Well,
I can't help.
Trayvon don't care. Didge, I'll bring it up to Didge and Mike and Juwan and see if they want to do something. If not, then again, I'll do it alone. I'm trying to tell people. But all right. Well,
all right.
See you guys next week. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining. Bye.
Peace.